Hello, everybody. This is Sohan from Think Chess, and we are back to my favorite series, Attacking My Way. So we are back. We are on episode 14, and I really thank for the love which I got for all the previous 13 episodes. Okay, now we are we will move a little bit deeper in episodes. Sometimes we will see more inside the surface. I would say the deep waters, not just we just see in the surface. Just imagine the water river, and we will not just see what is on the surface, but we will go inside as well. And I will just throw a light on how deep ideas of chess can be, of course, in art of attack or attacking memory. So it's Black's turn to play, and today's title is Deep Coordination. In chess, coordination of pieces is extremely important. It doesn't matter at one point how much pieces you have, it is important how well they are coordinated. Sometimes very few pieces against lot many can win the game provided they are extremely well coordinated. So that exactly deep coordination, I think you can't just find it, as I say, on the surface of water. You really have to go deep. You have to feel the coordination of pieces using little of my aid, that is helping stones, back, rank, night jumps, closing the door, window slide, etc. I mean, there are millions of points, but when you see the idea and you can't just make up your mind and just play by just analyzing what is there on the surface, but rather going deep. So it's Black's turn to play, and this is a mind-blowing example. I was not able to solve this, but the idea was stunning, and it was very shocking for me to understand because generally 99.99% I strike well, but this is one example which I missed. I hope all of you, I wish you well that you will find this. It's really nice. Okay, it's Black's turn to play, and I will explain you as simply as I can, but while solving through. So take your time. How can Black win? All right. I think I will go. Generally, what we do is first we find a wrong move, and then we go to the main line. But here we are doing the opposite. First, we will see the answer, which is very easy. But the question, the answer which I thought was correct, I just played it and suddenly realized that it's not working. It's losing for me. So the correct answer, can you find it? It's not that easy. Strange. The sub variation is difficult, but the answer is easy. Can you find it? All right. The move is related to the at the Royal Court, my episode 13, Royal Court part 2, where weak back rank, the 7th and the 8th rank, is extremely important. It is the King's Court and the weak court you have to fight. So the move is Queen d7, not difficult move actually. Knight d7, and suddenly you feel that this rook is burdened with the protection. It is like a dog who is at the door and keeping a guard, and suddenly this dog is away from the main gate. So invaders can come. Invader, there is no direct invader who can fly here, but it will, whoops, yes, it will go here by rook d8. Suddenly this knight is under attack, and there is no way to defend because it is controlled by enormous pieces, two pieces. And once the knight moves, it doesn't have any square to go. Even if he goes, rook d1 is made. And its curtains and the theme closing at the royal court idea wins. Okay, that this is the easy part and this is the answer. So sometimes if you look at it in a very simple way, things can be simple. But if you try to ask questions why, and if you go deep, then some things unravel, and It is a good education. So now this is the correct answer. We'll go back, and I thought that the correct move is not queen d7, but I thought knight g3 wins the game. So I thought knight g3 is a winning move. Yeah, it looks good because if you take the queen, I can just take this queen. If you take my this thing, and I can just play, whoops, not rook e5, rook g7 is check. I can just play this move, and I think I'm up a piece. I'm even threatening to win a rook with bishop h2, and this is clearly winning for black. But of course, things are not easy. So knight g3, I thought was a right move, and even I thought of this move queen g6. I oops, what happened? Ah, sorry. I thought queen g6 might be the problem because this is mate, this is under attack. But again, at the royal court, we can just take the rook, and this is mate. So I thought, why this queen knight g3 is wrong? Can you find it? And the reason I made this video on this, my fresh catch, by the way, this is my fresh catch. It is my fresh position in my attacking, in my training session, and I thought to share with you. So how can white win? It is deep. So I ask you to take a longer time. Don't go by the surface. Try to see things which are deep, hidden. So the deep coordination thing will come now. All right. So it is nothing to do with this because I think I can just play queen e5. It's game over. So the move, a thunder shock, which coordinates this idea one day, this idea, this idea. The move is queen b1, double exclamation. And really, it is so shocking. Even if somebody makes a move, somebody finds it, you'll see what is the big deal. I don't understand. Why can't I just play a simple move, I say queen c8 now? And once he takes like this, I can just play rook e5. Or maybe, yeah, sorry, I can play rook e5. Rook e5, rook e7 is a problem. Yeah, queen g7. Yeah, maybe things become equal. So it feels as if maybe I can just play queen c8. But the problem of queen c8, I think it's a very long and a deep calculation, deep coordination, understanding the coordination of pieces, how beautifully this knight is, and it controls so important squares. And this queen is suddenly, the rook cuts the board in half. So the queen is out, and these two guys will be the helping stone, which will help white. So again, the idea of helping stones is coming into play now. Can you find the white's idea? Yeah, the idea point of white is not to take back this knight, but now stunning move, rook g7 check. Suddenly a shock, okay, and white goes queen g6 check, king h8, and check, check. So it looks as if white has to settle for a draw. Sorry, I mean he cannot make progress because this is hanging. This is also a back rank threat. My royal court thing. So this, how can this be possible? And how chess can be so interesting and so deep, provided we look for it and provided we analyze and to think the way it is. If you think that you are just looking chess on the surface, the superficial approach, you won't go long. You need to go deep, and the more experience, more practice will help you to think deeper and deeper, and that is the only way possible I can see. So white now suddenly coordinates all his pieces, and white is winning. So can you find a win for white? Phase 2 of the coordination. Here it looks as if white's pieces are fragile. It is weakly just placed on a hook. It can die anywhere. But suddenly, I mean, you need to realize without, I mean, queen and knight cannot just checkmate right now because black has two rooks. So that black can give away some of the material back. So you need the help of this rook, but you cannot bring the rook right away. So what white does is something amazing. He realizes that this king cannot escape. Suppose white gives check and somehow maneuvers. The king is not going anywhere because the knight, there is a nice e rook controlling e file, and you will see the calculation. So white goes queen g5 check, king goes to h7, and queen h4 check. So white is going to first dislodge this knight and then making the way for the rook. So black can think like, okay, it's your idea to think this, fine. But what about my idea? I can run away. So black tries to run, queen g7, queen g3 check, and king f6. It looks as if, because if king goes here, then again this staircase movement we call in chess wins. I will show you that. But let us first see what happens if black tries to escape. So king f6, move is, yeah, of course, queen g6 check and king e7. Now the discord attack. The knight can flew. It can fly anywhere, but you need to find the right move. Can you find it? Yes, the helping stone idea of this e8 and c6 wins. So knight f7, beautiful check. Just see how chess is beautiful. This rook was vulnerable for last say 7 moves, and now he's the most powerful piece, one of the powerful piece which will deliver the checkmate. Strange. And after king d7, queen d6 is made. I was just in awe, like how chess is so deep and how deep treasure is hidden. It is beyond human capacity, but at least we can try to find something and just enjoy and taste those beautiful, beautiful combinations. So very impressive. And now if he stays back with king h8, then we give check, check. Of course, you cannot run this and check, check, and here. So he's dragged to the corner, and now the rook joins the party, and it's rook's time with rook e4. And we don't care about this because rook h4 is mate, and nothing can be done. So black tries his last resource with queen d8 controlling this and hopes that something will happen. But white now changes the penetration angle. He was going to penetrate via h file. Now he shifts to the g file. So queen f6 check now, and after king g8, rook g4 is mate. Wow, I mean the it has nothing to do with the answer as I just revealed it. The answer was very simple. It started from here. The answer was just queen d7, but this knight g3 is a very human move. Like this knight attacks the queen, and we can win the piece back, which is such a normal idea, but it fails and fails bad because of this stunning move queen b1, and suddenly all the pieces are coordinated. So the deep coordination, not the coordination which is superficial or which lies on the surface of water, but little bit deeper. So I just loved it. I mean, I will just see this again and again, like how white coordinated, and just incredibly good this rookie 4 move was, and it was a shocking. And if you really found this idea, I really congratulate you. And now you are going deeper, I will say. So thank you for watching, and this deep coordination. We will go deeper and deeper, and not necessarily tougher one, but we'll go deep and we'll hunt deep. And I will show you the real essence, not just which lies on the surface, but lies deep inside the water. Thank you again. This is Sohan and from Think Chess, and see you in the next episode. Thank you.